It's said everyone has a story. China has almost 1.4 billion of them. From the mega cities to the vast countryside, from the ancient to the ultra-modern. It's our job to bring these stories to you, direct from one of the most rapidly changing nations on the planet. I'm Laura Schmidt, and we're rediscovering China. Video games. For the longest time, China branded them as digital heroin. And it wasn't until 2003 that the country officially recognized it as a sport. But since then, the industry has been exploding. China is now the world leader in terms of revenue and number of players. What's more, over 125 million people watch eSports in China each year. That's the equivalent of the entire population of Japan. Today on Rediscovering China, we take a look at China's booming esports industry and the young players that are making this their careers. It's a sight that can leave no doubt just about how big esports has become in China. No fewer than 40,000 spectators stormed Beijing's Olympic Stadium, the Bird's Nest, to watch the World Championship final of one of the most popular computer games of our time, called League of Legends. For the country's new generation of pro gamers, this popularity has brought considerable benefits, and not only material. In addition to a stable income, the best players also enjoy celebrity status. Contrast this with their predecessors just a decade ago, who had to steal away from their parents to play in dingy internet bars. So what does it take to be a professional gamer today? When these players are up on stage, they're celebrated like rock stars, and their lives can seem incredibly glamorous from the outside. But what is their daily routine really like? And what do they do the rest of the time? In this villa here in the west of Shanghai, that's where the RW team are currently based. It's where they live, where they train, where they eat and sleep day in, day out. And I, for one, cannot wait to find out what's actually going on the inside. Hello, hi, nice to meet you.
I'm Laura.
Okay, I'm Laura. Thanks for having me. I'm greeted by Steak, a former player who is now one of the coaches of the Rogue Warriors, or RW for short. The team came into existence after computer company Asus decided to build an in-house competitive gaming squad. It's 11:30 in the morning when we arrive at the villa, which is both residence and office for the core RW team. It's home to 7 professional players, their coaches, and management. For most of the gamers, the day usually starts around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right after a brunch provided by the live-in caretaker. The peace and quiet during lunch quickly gives way to a more frenetic atmosphere once the players have settled down in front of their screens and loaded their game. Okay, so the boys are busy playing downstairs. The first level is where they work, where they train, and where their management level is as well. And up here is where they live. And I've found this very interesting area. As you can see, this has all been taken care of very neatly. But as you might have guessed, this is not the boys doing this work. This is their live-in cleaner. So she's responsible for their food, for cleaning their clothes, all of their nice jerseys back there, and she's keeping everything nice and clean here. So I think this is probably every teenage gamer's dream, a total bachelor pad where they can live out their wildest dreams while Ai takes care of all their needs. All right, so this way. Here we've got one of the bedrooms. The boys share their bedrooms. And then over here, we've got quite an interesting extra little room. Oh, they've already come. Hello. So this is their little pet room. They've got 2 cats. Hello. Come on in. Hello. Come on in. And my favorite part, personally, is out here on the balcony. Ooh, are you going to come with me? So the players actually have massage chairs that they can use to relax when they've spent a long day playing and their muscles are all stiff. I think this is where I would be most of the time.
Rogue Warriors are a very young team, founded less than a year ago in December 2017. Mouse, that's his gamer name by the way, joined them from rival Chinese team Edward Gaming, aka EDG.
每天其实就是起来打游戏，然后吃饭打游戏，吃饭打游戏，睡觉，然后就这样，就每天其实都是反复循环的一个过程嘛。
你每天12个小时都在玩这个游戏，你有没有想到你觉得它比较无聊？
反正就是很枯燥。如果让我玩其他游戏，我肯定觉得还好。
Mouse's teammate is Doinbi. He's from Korea and a fan's favorite, especially with the girls. He describes a similar routine.
除了吃饭、睡觉，都是打训练赛。周末我们一般都不放假，我们就在基地打训练赛，打到凌晨1、2点吧。
我一直很好奇的一件事，因为天天坐在这儿打比赛，身体不会动，那是不是对你们的身体也会造成一个不好的一个影响？
就因为每天都坐椅子上，然后就每天都训练，做10几个小时，肯定对身体不好嘛。所以我每天30分钟就锻炼身体，健身。
你有没有时间跟朋友出去玩，或者是这样的一个东西？
有，但很少。我有一个女朋友，然后1个月最多1次。
最多1次，1个月，那还是挺少的。
这没办法嘛，因为这是我的工作嘛，这是职业精神。
While the players are in their cave in an adjacent part of the house, management is enjoying the luxury of sunlight.
Well, Steak, thanks so much for taking the time to talk to us today. It's a pleasure. We've just received news that the WHO has classified a new disease, which is gaming disorder. What are your thoughts on that?
我觉得不管是网络，就是任何东西，你如果太过沉迷上瘾，其实都不是很好的一件事。对。
So what about the players? They're playing 12, 14 hours a day. Do you not consider that an addiction?
有目标跟你没有目标的上瘾，这种我觉得是有区别的。一般的那种网络成瘾的，对不对？他们比较不容易走到成为职业选手，因为职业选手需要的东西非常多，它不只是你要能好好打游戏，这个在一般人其实都是做不到这件事的。
其实我出来的时候家里条件并不是很好嘛，因为如果我要继续念书，或者是我继续要去进修，因为我刚职高中嘛，然后我念的是艺术嘛，如果要去进修什么的，可能我爸妈会更辛苦一点。如果不考虑其他因素的话，肯定我不想成为这种，因为很累很辛苦。但如果就我家里面这种情况，我肯定还是会再出来，因为我不想爸妈那么累吧。
竞技选手的话，就最多能打8、9年这样嘛。然后我担心的就是退役之后我干嘛？我可以做什么工作？我会去哪里？
Competitive gaming is clearly a meritocracy. Anyone can climb to the top of the online rankings and by doing so earn a contract with a gaming company. But it's tough to make a career of it, especially as success can be short-lived. Sky was the first Chinese player to earn a world gaming title playing Warcraft free. He has experienced both the highs and the lows of the business.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Sky will take the map in a very decisive fashion. Top 2-0, 2 maps for Sky. Brother was not able to hang on. Yep, there it is. Celebration a little bit, the fist pump from Sky. Anyways, that was some hot Warcraft 3, but coming up.
When Sky took the title at the World Cyber Games in 2005, his victory put China on the gaming map. Every Chinese gamer we spoke to looks up to him as the trailblazer who opened up the entire industry in China, and who allowed Chinese parents to put the digital heroine stereotype to rest. And yet, just 9 years after his triumph, he was forced to retire.
魔之麻将这个游戏从05年开始火起来的时候，最重要的一个比赛叫做 WCG。我真正成名的比赛也是在05年获得 WCG 的世界冠军，和06年再次获得冠军，所以说很多人称我为中国电竞第一人嘛。
你当时退休主要的原因是什么呢？
那我当时退役的原因其实很简单，这个比赛到13年的时候它居然停办了。我当时的梦想是一直希望完成我07年当时3连冠没有完成一个梦想，希望拿第3次世界冠军。说它的停办对我的打击很大，就像奥运会有一天停办了，很多体育选手我觉得找不到目标了。那我当时就也找不到目标，再加上我发现它停办之后，很多其他的一些比赛也没有了，我们就陷入到一种没有比赛打的局面了。
你当时担心未来是什么样的一个情况呢？
那个时候，我觉得自己蛮焦虑的，因为那时候我感觉到游戏开始走下坡路了，我担心有一天没了，我真的可能不知道做什么。但是更多的是源自于以前的你的那个高度和现在你受到的关注的程度的一个落差。就以前很多人会关注你的微博，会给你留言，会看你的视频，会给你发消息。突然有一天，你好像发现大家都把你遗忘掉了，你好像没有办法接受这样一种情况。你觉得你自己没有做错什么事情，因为我好像在很用心的打这个比赛，很用心的在训练，然后很用心的在做所有的事情，但是大家就是不关注你了。
So why did Sky not switch to another game?
我无数次的时候都想过这个问题，这就是当时的一个转型的问题。当时是需要一份巨大的勇气的，因为大家对你的标准是很高的，就是你是中国的电竞第一人。如果你打到 LL 里面的话，你如果没有打出来怎么办？每天10几个小时的训练，在你最喜欢的时候你是可以做到。当你觉得这是一份工作的时候，你会觉得很累。
Having invested all of his teenage years in learning to control one game's commands at staggering speed, Sky didn't have it in him to start all over again.
Unbelievable. Sky does not do it. He wins 2 golds in a row, but can't capture the third. Creo comes out of nowhere and takes away the gold medal in 2 maps. Sky wins the first one on Taranis Dams, and Creo had an uphill battle. He put on his climbing gear and took max.
Sky's biggest regret is that he learned nothing besides gaming. With his career over, he found he lacked basic social skills and, he says, even cognitive abilities. The intensive training had left room for nothing else.
有段时间我在想，我要不要去学校里面去上学？当我比赛成绩打得不错的时候，有没有这样的机会？但是一直没有这样的机会，因为没有学校那时候会去招收一些游戏选手。所以我觉得这些东西对于每一个打职业可能太专注的人来讲，不是一件很好的事情，因为它会丧失很多这种基本的生活技能。
那你觉得能成功的一些选手，他们有什么样的一个特点呢？
沟通能力，沟通能力太重要了。我见过很多这种有天赋的选手，打出来成为职业选手了，但因为自己的沟通能力很差，最后还是被战队给淘汰下去了。当他有一天他不打职业的时候，他可能还是要去自己找份工作。当初为什么要选择打职业呢？你可能要3、4而后行。
But at the end of the day, winning is what it's all about. China's increasing international success means expectations are high for the Rift Rivals competition in Dalian, to which we follow the teams. What's special about Rift Rivals is that in this international competition, the 4 leading Chinese teams have to work together as one unit to beat their opponents from Korea and Taiwan. This is different from the World Championship, where it's every team for itself.
Today is the last day before the official Rift Rivals competition starts, and preparations are already in full swing. Our 4 China teams here are also busy getting ready, and I really want to speak to RW because this is the first competition where they're facing off against international competitors. So let's see how their nerves are holding up. Hey, 小生 ，Hello， 你好，你好 ，Hi， Rose， 你好，我来了，你们怎么样？
这是因为我们第一次参加嘛，所以还是很紧张。
非常紧张是吧？你会担心什么呢？
主要是第一次参加国际比赛，所以就比较担心去碰见那些 LCK 或是 LMS 的队伍，第一次跟他们打。
Well, we've got Mouse here, who's also busy gaming for a change. Hey, Mouse， 你之前有打过是吧？
对，觉得我们也不会输。
你觉得你们不会输是吧？
我们只要尽力了就可以。
哎。
这个游戏的话，其实就比较考验年龄啊、操作反应之类的嘛。其实现在比较小的孩子，做电竞选手的话，可能都17、18岁、16岁，其实都有了，因为他规定17岁才能打比赛嘛。就我们这种的话，其实算是最早一批的人了吧，已经。
I leave the boys to their screens to look for China's leading team.
So behind me, this is the RNG team, and then we have one very particular player over there, Uzi, who is considered one of China's best players right now, leading in world rankings. So let's say hi to him and see how he's doing. Hey Uzi, hi. 你好，你好，你好。我先问一下，你今天感受怎么样？明天开始比赛。
还是比较期待去打这个比赛，因为感觉算是一个国际赛事嘛，还是挺有意思的。
我其实听说你最近可能身体那边有一点不舒服，是你的胳膊好像有点问题是吧？
对，就是脑毛病了。
哦，那你这种情况会不会影响到你呢？
如果就是调理身体的话，还是可以接受的，就不会影响到我。
Uzi might be China's #1 player today, but he has attracted negative attention in the past.
在最开始的时候，就是不是特别合群嘛，然后觉得自己当时真的特别的厉害，特别的强，然后也是，就是感觉看身边的人就感觉你自己更高人一等的那个样子嘛，脾气也比较暴躁嘛，就是然后也比较的激进嘛，所以说大家就是感觉跟一个那个疯狗一样的，就一直在往前冲嘛。
When people meet Uzi, the first thing they notice is how down to earth he actually is. Like, he'll take any fan request. He never speaks super highly of himself, even though he's widely regarded as the best player in the world. But I think there's also another side of him. There's the side that's he couldn't really control his emotions. Some of the times he was very harsh on his teammates and asked a lot of everyone around him. That can be very tough. He had such a long phase of not being able to reach the top, always coming in at second place, failing at crucial moments. And I think every single fan is waiting to see the results, the culmination of the story of Uzi.
While the players are warming up behind the scenes, the young fans are gathering excitedly outside the arena, waiting for the competition to start.
不过没事，值得。你们为什么会选择花那么多时间来现场看？
激情、热情，就可以说，虽然不是什么好孩子，但就是承载了我们的青春。
At Rift Rivals, each region's 4 leading teams work together to defeat the other 2 regions. Professional commentator Raz gives us his analysis of the Chinese teams.
Tell me a little bit about the teams you were just mentioning.
They both come in with their own styles. EDG is known as the consistent machine in the sense that they always come in with the deepest supporting staff. So they are coming in with different strategies. They're known as the smartest team. Right. Rogue Warriors are seen as the hype team, the eccentric team. Like, they're very similar to what is the MSI Champions RNG. RNG is just a talented team. So talent's not necessarily there for strategy. In Invictus Gaming, they're an interesting team. They're also talented in every single lane, and they're known as the early game team. They end it early or they don't end it at all.
The esports industry is expected to surpass $1 billion in revenue in 2019. China will account for over half of that figure. Aside from sponsorship by brands such as L'Oreal Men's Skincare, another important source of the income is the growing number of fans who spend money on tickets and merchandise.
We're here in the Dalian Sports Arena, and organizers are expecting about 8,000 to 9,000 people to show up for the most exciting match days. Today we're not even at capacity, but as you can see, it's already pretty crazy, and it's only the first day of the competition. By the weekend for the finals, we're pretty sure things are really going to heat up in here.
Several thousand spectators watch on as the first 2 rounds of matches come to a surprising close. Both Rogue Warriors and RNG, that's Royal Never Give Up, are shocked by unexpected defeats in their first matches. RNG lose to an outfit called Flashwall. They're from the region of Taiwan, generally considered the weakest team at Rift Rivals. And RNG, who are at this point leading the LPL, China's national league, are under enormous pressure to perform. Failure is not an option.
형이 생각했을 때는 지금 우리가 게임할 때 뭔가 확 쏟아부어서 이기고 싶은 마음이 좀 큰 것 같아. 우리가 다른 애들 경기 보면서 아 저렇게 하는구나 저렇게 하는구나 이렇게 느끼면 너네가 훨씬 더 잘할 수 있어.
然后再看一下别人是怎么打的，我们现在是需要多看一下，你们是看才能够长实力。所以就训练赛的时候也是大家不要那么太嘻嘻哈哈的，就稍微再松一下。
이게 지금 제일 중요한 거.
在你去代表 LPL 或者是代表国家去参赛的时候，压力大是一定会有的，因为没有去赢到最后，但是你也不能就是让别人感觉我们这里好像不怎么样这样。
都放不开的，是没什么办法，技不如人嘛，就打不过。2年前的我还是一个替补，几乎就上不了场，就是只能每天玩游戏吃饭，玩游戏吃饭，就是完全没有比赛，就是没有什么空间去展示自己给别人看的那种。其实当职业选手他很累，而且很难很辛苦，你要从中国那么多人里面脱颖而出，然后你还要有好的操作能力，还有反应能力，而且很多键盘侠他不会管你打得有多好，你付出了多少，然后你有多累，他只会把自己看到的一面，他就会觉得你付出的东西很少，然后他就会因为这个东西去骂你。
身边的人可能都误会你，感觉你是就是可能不好了，或者是可能真的不行啊，然后也不去相信你，也不去理解你的话，这样子就是最委屈的时候吧。
As a very young industry, eSports itself is experiencing growing pains. Abu, also known as Aaron, trains the Edward Gaming team and also the Chinese national team. As such, he understands the challenges facing pro gamers.
最早其实大家就是觉得说，哎，我打职业我玩得好，我想来赚份钱。但是有时候其实出成绩的过程中，你有很多的困扰，总是会埋怨说啊，这是因为选手的性格导致的，这是选手的经历导致的，你现在很无能为力，很没有办法。其实我们更多的想让他们把这个事情当成一份事业，这是一个可以持久做下去、可以进行转型和发展的一个行业。
所以说这也是为什么我们现在也在推动电竞教育在中国的一个事情。我也希望有一天，就是我们优秀职业选手在退役的时候，我们中国的一些高校能够像对待其他体育行业的一些选手一样，给我们这些优秀的选手们一个再去学校里面去学习，或者说是重新给自己充能量的这样一个过程。
我觉得一个好的职业选手的话，他输了其实不是很重要，就是你输了要知道以后要怎么赢，我觉得这才是最重要的。
我们应该给他们的旁边路。
以前的话可能就觉得身体上拖累了你，或者是心理上啊、思想上都拖累了你，下一次你也感觉没有机会。现在在游戏中不管遇到什么问题，我都觉得是可以去解决的嘛。更多人可以帮助到你，你就可以感受到你自己，如果能够听取别人的意见，是可以进步很多的。
You can't choose your own talents. In a perfect society, we should be looking for the things that give everyone their talents a chance to shine, rather than asking players like, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? It's no different from an athlete. It's no different from a person that's good at engineering or good at science. It is about the human potential being harvested and having a stage to shine.
Right now, China's gamers are being given a real chance to shine. No other country has gained such a huge fan base in such a short time. Chinese team Invictus Gaming opens the finals with a worrying defeat. However, RNG brings Team China back onto a stronger footing with a win against Korean team SKT, a success achieved by a display of effective teamwork. Rogue Warriors manage a win, deservedly say the match commentators, as the crowd goes wild. RNG's win in the second match takes Team China to a not entirely expected victory.
大家都知道这几年就是所有的世界赛冠军没有一点悬念的，就是冠军就是韩国。所以说这次最想要的还是去赢吧，就是一个人也许是可以去carry游戏的嘛，但是现在可能更看重的就是大家一起5个人一个团队去获胜。
我这么多年一直在推广，就后来发现我一个人能力永远是有限的，你不可能让所有人都认识到电子竞技。他们觉得我更需要把我的经验传授给这些更年轻的选手们。16年的时候，中国的这个教育部颁发了全国的大专院校可以去开启电子竞技运动与管理这个专业，就是主流化之后，大家也会积极健康的去引导这个电竞往正确的方向上去发展。
Sky has experienced the incredible high of winning, but he is also painfully aware of the steep fall many of these young talents could face. And so he wants to ensure they have a cushion to fall onto. After China's victory in Rift Rivals, the next stop on the circuit is the 2018 World Championships in October.
以前说叫不务正业，那就不认为我们是一个行业。那现在因为随着联赛的推广、联赛的制度、联赛的规则以及行业的规模，那我觉得那这就是一个行业。那这一次有进亚运会嘛，我们的行业中的从业人员们像是打了一针兴奋剂，让大家对好有一个更高的追求和认识。以心理上的强心剂其实是很重要的，仿佛又给那些可能坚持不下去或者是正在困境中的人一些动力。
在我青春最美好的几年的话，都是留在了这个舞台上面嘛。因为我如果退出这个舞台的话，我以后可能就是一个平常人，就是我可能会过平常人的生活嘛。只要记住我这个 ID 是为这个游戏或者是这个平台付出过，我觉得这样就可以了吧。比较遗憾的是，就是我爸现在看不到我现在这种生活了吧。2年前的话，他去世了嘛，我没有看到他最后一面。这几天也父亲节嘛，就很想他这样子。
People can't reach for something they don't see. But when you see an Uzi, when you see a Mouse, Chinese players that came from maybe not the best of settings, excelling in their own profession, that gives you so much confidence. That gives you so much just trust in yourself that your culture, your upbringing has given you enough gifts that you can go out into the world and carve out your own space.